This is the Zac Anesbury Show.
Welcome. Today's podcast clip comes from an interview with Chris Villani from Foodland Supermarkets Australia. Wow. So one of the things that I think is quite interesting because is trying to give people a bit of an insight as to that, making that difficult leap of moving from, all right, I have a undergraduate marketing degree to then getting that entry level role. And we have PJ, we have Nicole, and we have Regan. All three of them have made that leap successfully. Did you want to give us a bit of an overview as to each of those actual roles, what those roles involve, and then who the types of people that those roles suit? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So look, the role of a marketing coordinator, which is certainly, I think, a role that would attract a lot of recent marketing graduates, is actually a relatively fun role. It is certainly a busy one, and as the name suggests, you coordinate marketing for an activity. And by marketing, that could be the advertising, that could be some pricing, that could be some insights. It really could be anything. In your capacity, it's not necessarily your responsibility to plan stuff out and strategize what it's going to be, but it's to carry out those activities. And it's a really good learning opportunity. It's a really good base for you to absorb as much information as possible. So for that reason, certainly the attributes one needs to do that well is very good time management skills. Yeah. And that's something that I think would be true of most occupations, but especially when you're coordinating an organization's entire marketing portfolio, that's certainly very important. But also the ability to absorb information as well can never, ever be underestimated. It is so important to essentially be a sponge. Wow. And I say that with all due respect, absorb as much as you possibly can, because that's probably one of the roles in marketing, at least in the path that I had taken, where you actually just get to stop and smell the roses.
Right. So that's the marketing coordinator. All three of them doing a marketing coordination role?
No. So, Nicole started as the marketing coordinator. Regan is in that role now. Yeah. Now, Nicole is the marketing manager. So she has a little bit more pressure put on her. As the marketing manager, it is her responsibility to manage the marketing components of Foodland and also assist in the strategy development with me. Yeah. So everything that Nicole learned as a marketing coordinator, she knows Regan's job back to front. So she can manage not only Regan, but the work that needs to get done and then strategize. Yep. And PJ is essentially my very first role. Oh, she's the market analyst. Yeah. So I know her role very, very well as well, because I was doing that 5 years ago. And PJ brings a very unique set of skills where she's just an absolute gun of just being able to look at numbers and just find the story within those numbers and actually translate it and give some meaning.
Yeah, I did a data programming sort of course with PJ. I struggled with it. That's manipulating data like that on big sets of data is not my strong point. PJ picked it up like a fish in water.
Yeah.
It was bloody insane. All of a sudden she's like done these assignments. She's getting HDs on them and I'm sitting back struggling, like, give me the results. I can interpret them and I can manipulate small data and get the patterns and stuff. But she was a little bit next level. So you picked up someone, obviously you know that already.
Look, it's nice to have someone in your team who you can just give something to and they can just do it. Yeah. And that's.
Hey guys. It's Zac Anesbury here with just a couple of quick reminders. If you've enjoyed today's podcast, then make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. There are plenty more interviews to come with some of the world's leading marketing academics and practitioners. You do not want to miss these. In the meantime, if you're looking for another way to connect, then follow me on Twitter at Zac Anesbury. That is ZACANESBURY for my take on the marketing issues of the day.